Good morning, everyone. Uh, today I will be explaining about the mathematics in our mathematics class about fractions. Okay, so the objectives for today's lesson is to explore fraction using area model, can name and record fractions using words and symbols, and connect word or number names to models and symbolic representations. And also in additional, we will be explaining the first topic for the grade 4's third quarter, the similar and dissimilar fraction. But first, before I explain about dissimilar and similar fractions, let us first understand what is fraction. Okay, what is fraction? Fraction represents the equal parts of a whole or a group. So if you have, for example, you have cake, and then you are gonna divide the cake into three pieces. And each, because there are three of you and friends, and each one of you get one. So 1 out of 3 or 1/3 is your fraction. So it represents the equal parts of the whole. Okay? When we divide a whole into equal parts, each part is a fraction of the whole. Yun siya. Now, when learning your fraction, the part that is shaded is called the numerator. This was explained during your grade 3. The part that is shaded is called the numerator. So, for example, in this one, ito siya, this one, the shaded part is your numerator. Now, the total amount of parts is the whole, total amounts of parts in the whole is called the denominator. So, ilan mang parts ito, ilang pieces lahat, kasali yung shaded part. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, your numerator is 1 kasi isa lang man ang shaded part. Let's try for a more strong color. Ito, 1. And then, the fraction bar, don't forget the fraction bar, it's very important. And then, kung ilang parts lahat? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, there are 4 equal parts. So, this one is represented by 1/4. Yung sa second one naman, ilan ang shaded part? Yun ang numerator. Then, don't forget the fraction bar. Then, ilan lahat? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2/4. Yan siya. 2/4 is our fraction. Okay? Now, the numerator and denominator. Ito yung sinasabi ko. We call the top number the numerator. Yung nasa taas na number siya. Yung nasa taas na number is our numerator. Nasa taas. This one. Siya. And then, yung nasa baba, the bottom number is the denominator. It is the number of parts the whole is divided into. That's our denominator. Erase that one. Numerator, the top digit that represents the part of the whole. Don't forget that it represents the part of the whole. And then the denominator, the bottom digit that represents the whole. Okay? So for example, in this example, we have here slices of pizza. Since it's supposed to be circle, so dapat meron din dito sa part na ito. Pero kinuha na. This was already done. Wala na. But, ilang pieces ang natira? Tatlo. 1, 2, 3. So, we have 3 pieces remaining because yan na lang ang natira, yan na lang ang atin. And then, that's our numerator now. And then, our denominator, kung ilang pieces dapat lahat? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 na pieces dapat lahat. So, this one is our numerator. This one is our denominator. Okay? next na tayo. Now, fractions also represents part of a set or a group. For example, there are a total of 4 children. 2 out of 4 girls. So the fraction of girls is 2 quarters. So 2 out of 4. So 2 out of 4. So we have this one. Represents parts of the whole, 2, and then 4 as the whole. Kung kabuuan, kung ilan lahat. Okay? Now, 2 out of 5 boys. So the fraction of boys is 2/5. Okay, remember when you read a fraction, the numerator is read as the number, and then the denominator is read as the ordinal. Okay? So 2/5. Kasi ang ordinal ng 5 is fifth. Okay. Let me erase this one first. Okay. Eraser. Okay. Now, fractions can be broken down into a division or number sentence. So we have here 1/5, 1/5, and 1/5. So this is, ilang 1 meron tayo? Tatlo. Tapos, fifth. So this is addition of fraction. Okay. These are not examples of fractions. Can you tell me why this is not example of fraction? This is not an example of fraction because clearly the parts are not divided equally. Pag hindi equal ang pagka-divide ng parts, hindi yan siya fraction. This one is the same with this one but different dito. So hindi sila equal. Dapat pantay-pantay ang pagkaka-divide. Ito mas maliit compared dito at ito ang pinakamalaki. This one is bigger compared to this one. Smaller, bigger, small, okay, medium size. So, these are not fraction because the manner where it is divided is not equal. Dapat, if it says a fraction, dapat equally divided ang parts niya. Okay? When learning fractions, the top number says how many parts we have. The bottom number says how many equal parts the whole was divided into. So yun ang tandaan ninyo ng mga phrases. When we say how many parts we have, it is talking about the numerator. But when it says how many equal parts the whole was divided into, it means it is talking about the denominator. Okay? For example, this one. How many parts we have? We have 1 part out of how many equal parts? 3 equal parts. Okay? I hope you understand now because um this is just a review of your previous grade levels discussion about fraction. Now let's proceed to your topic in dissimilar fraction. This presentation is uh, accessible through this presentation is accessible through Cerebro. So if you can access your Cerebro account, you can um, study this lesson. Okay, we have the similar fraction. So our core competencies that we are going to tackle this is represent the similar fraction with denominators up to 10 using models. Okay, describe each of the following fraction represented by the shaded bars of the circle. What can you say about this fraction? What can you say about this? This one is they represents different fractions, right? This one we have 2 out of 3. This one we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 as our denominator, and then we are given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 shaded part. Ito naman we have 3 shaded part and then there are four parts in total. Okay? So, as we observe, iba-iba sila ng denominator. And since they have different denominator, they are now called, okay, they are now called dissimilar fractions or unlike fractions. Okay? Hindi sila magkakapareho ng denominator. The shaded parts are represented by the fractions 2/3, 7/8, and 3/4 respectively. The denominators of these fractions are not the same. Kaiba ang denominators nila. Fractions like 2/3, 7/8, and 3/4 are called dissimilar fractions or unlike fractions. Now, let us take a look at 5/9 and 7/9. Let's compare their denominators. Their denominators is the same. Para-pareho sila ng denominators as you can see. 5/9, 5 numerator, 9 denominator. 7/9, the 7 numerator, 9 as your denominator. So they have the same denominators. Fractions like 5/9 and 7/9 are called similar fractions or like fractions. Remember, you have to look for the denominator and see if it is similar or not. If it has different denominators, then the fraction is the similar fraction. If they have the same denominators, then the fraction is similar fraction. Now, Joy and Ronnie follow these steps in making spinner for a board game. Oh. Fold the circle in half, shaded one part. So, one half. Ayun na. Ito yung first nila. Now, fold the circle in half again. And then, the shaded part is 2/4. Now, fold the circle in half for the third time. Ayan. Now, the shaded part will now become 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, the equal parts is 8. Yun. Total equal parts. The fraction 2/4 and 4/8 are different ways of writing 1/2. Bakit? They may seem dissimilar fraction because they have different denominators, but 1/2, 2/4, and 4/8 are equivalent fraction. Paano natin mahanap ang equivalent fraction? No, we can also multiply or divide both the numerator and denominator by the same number to find equivalent fraction. Now, we have 2/4. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 4/8. 2 divide 2 is 1. 4 divide 2 is 1/2. So the simplest form of fractions 1/2, 2/4, and 4/8 is 1/2. See? Lahat sila ay magkikita kay 1/2. So equivalent fractions are fractions that name the same parts. Pareho lang. As you can see, our shaded parts, start tayo doon sa una. Ito siya, pag i-fold natin, wait lang, do I have my, okay, I think I have a paper here. Ito siya. If this is the whole, and I'm gonna fold it in two, because fold, assume that pareho lang man sila circle and squares in fractions, basta equally divided lang siya. Okay. Now, this is my shaded part. I'm gonna write it here. Now, this is my shaded part. Hindi pa rin siya nakita. I think I have here my markers. Wait. To properly illustrate, let me show you how. Now, if this is the whole, and I'm gonna divide it in two, then I'm gonna shade one part. So this is now the shaded part. This is now the shaded part. So So, and then fold the circle in half again. So, I'm gonna fold it in half again. I now have four equal parts, and two of those equal parts are shaded. This one. Illustrate natin properly. Ayan. I have four equal parts, and two of those parts are shaded. Next, fold the circle in half for the third time. So, I'm gonna fold it again for the third time. Equal parts dapat ang pagka-fold. Okay, so I now have Okay, I now have 8 equal parts, and 4 of those parts are shaded. So it is now 4, 8. See? They came from the same. Hindi ako nag-shade ulit. I-fold ko lang. But they came from the same fraction, 1/2. Okay. So this is called equivalent fraction. 2/4, 4/8, and 1/2 is an equivalent fraction. Now, to find another fraction that is equivalent to a given fraction, just multiply or divide both the numerator and denominator by the same number. So if you can divide the numerator and the denominator by the same number, you can find the divide or multiply. You can find the equivalent fraction. Now, look at this. Fill in the box by multiplying each numerator and denominator to make equal fractions. From the given, you need to think of a number that when you multiply it by 1 will give you a product of 2. And when you multiply it by 3 will result to 6. Yan siya. 1/3. Galing sila sa 1/3. What number will you multiply to 1/3 that will result to 2/6? So we have 2. So if you multiply it by 2, 1 times 2, ayan siya. Dapat pareho ang i-multiply natin sa numerator and denominator. 1 times 2 is 2, and 3 times 2 is 6. So we have 2/6. It means that 1/3 and 2/6 is an equivalent fraction. Think of a number that when you multiply it by 5 will give you a product of 10. And the same number will be used to multiply the numerator. So we have 2/5. 2/5 is our fraction. And then we're going to find a number that when you multiply it by 5, it will become 10. And then let's multiply that number to our numerator also. So let's try 2. 5 times 2 is 10. 2 times 2 is 4. So 4/10 is our result, the product of our fraction. Now, since 4/10 is the product of, in when multiplying 2/5 by the same number, it means that 2/5 and 4/10 is an equivalent fraction. Ayan siya. More examples was given. Now, a fraction is its simplest form or is reduced to its lowest term if only the number that will divide both the numerator and denominator is 1. So if you can divide a number, ito siya, If you can divide a number, the same number will be divided to numerator and denominator by 1 only. It means that the number is in its lowest term or simplest form. Bakit? Kasi, if you can divide a number with the same number, for example, 2/4, is 2/4 in its simplest form? Let's illustrate. Yan siya. Is 2/4 in its simplest form? Can you find a number that when you divide 2/4, pwede siya i-divide both numerator and denominator? Let's divide it by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. Now, since we were able to divide the numerator and denominator by the same number, it means that it is not yet in our simplest form. Now, can you divide 1/2 by 2? Can you divide 1 by 2? No. Can you divide 2 by 2? Yes. But it's not possible with our numerator. So let's find another number. Can you divide it by 3? I guess not, because it must the um the divisor must not be bigger than the dividend. So let's divide it by 1. 1 divided by 1 is 1. 2 divided by 2, divided by 1 is 2. So the same number. It means that 1/2 is in its simplest form. Ayun siya. And I guess that ends our topic for today. We will I will be uploading this in you will be able to access the presentation for the similar fractions in your Cerebro account. The one that I use for the introduction of fractions will be uploaded to the group chat, so kindly check. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay safe, everyone. Bye. Wait, how do I end?